Hey everybody on page 66! How are you today? We're starting a new unit. It's unit 7. Okay, so it's the easy life. The easy life. This means, well, what it says. The easy life is an easy life. It's a good life. It's a life where you get to relax, do what you want to do, be happy, be healthy. Do you want an easy life or do you want a hard life? A hard life is like if you don't have enough money, if you don't have a job, or if your job is really bad, that's a hard life. I don't know about you, but I want an easy life, and that's why I study hard and do good in school. Okay, actually, I'm already done with school. I did do good in school, and so now my life is pretty easy, yeah, compared to a lot of people. Reading. What are the objects here? Match the words in the list with the photos. E-reader. An e-reader, E, when you see E or I, oftentimes that means electric or intelligent. E, yeah, just means electric. I don't know why I means electric too, but iPhone, diandong de phone, I don't know. E-reader is kind of like a tablet that you just read books on. That's the e-reader. Digital camera. Digital 的意思也是电动的,电子的, digital camera. That's this. Nobody uses those anymore because now we all have digital cameras on our phones. Hello? Flat screen TV. Before, TVs were not flat. In the olden days, when I was a kid, TVs were huge. They were like a huge box, and then behind the box there was like a gigantic box part like this. This is what a TV used to look like, and they used to weigh so much. One person couldn't even hold a big TV. Now they have flat screen TVs. Flat means 扁的,扁的屏幕 TV. Tablet, we all know that one. Laptop, we all know that one. That's this one. Laptop 的意思是腿上面的电脑。你的 lap 是你的腿。And a desktop is 书桌上面的一个桌子。Desktop, laptop. Let's talk about these objects. You can send it to the group. Tell me which of these objects you have in your house. I'll talk a little bit about these objects. I still remember, it wasn't that long ago that people used to carry digital cameras everywhere. When I would go on vacation, I would carry my digital camera and I would unzip my little bag, I would take it out and I would go ka-chick to take a picture of things. Now, all I do is take out my phone. I don't have my phone. I take out my phone and I go chick. Before, it wasn't so easy. Desktop computers. I like desktop computers because they are powerful. Laptop computers can't play games. I like to play games, so I like desktop computers. E-readers are fun if you like reading books. Tablets are fun if you like doing things that you can do on a phone, but on a bigger phone. And of course, TVs are okay. I never watch TV. If I want to watch TV, I just go on the internet and I search for what I want to watch. What about you? Do you watch TV or do you watch the internet? Imagine you could only have one of these things. Which one would you choose? I think I want you to send this question to the group. If you could only have one, which one would you choose? If you could only have two, which one would you choose? If I could only have one, I'd have a desktop, because a desktop is easy to do work on, easy to play games on, easy to do research on, 研究. So I would choose a desktop. If I could only have two, I would choose a desktop and a tablet. Because a tablet is a phone, a tablet is a camera, a tablet is a e-reader, a tablet is a laptop, a tablet is a TV, so a tablet can do everything. My two would be tablet and desktop. What about you? Read the sentences and guess the correct answer. Listen and check. I want you to stop the video, do it yourself, then I will read it to you and we'll check. A person who invents something has got an idea and creates something new, 或者 has got enough money to buy something new. Invent. If you invent something, you create something new, has got an idea and creates something new. 他有一个主意，而且他造成一个新的东西。Invent means that. Who invented the light bulb? The light bulb is a 灯泡. Do you know who invented the light bulb? 谁发明了这个灯泡呢? It was a man named Thomas Edison. Who invented the car? Henry Ford, I think, invented the car. So if you are an inventor, you make new things. Do you have an idea for an invention? I don't. I don't have any ideas for inventions. I wish I did, because if your invention is good and many people buy it, you can get tons of money and be rich and have an easy life. Whoa. If you hear something that is shocking, it makes you feel happy and excited or surprised and upset. Shocking. Okay, shock 的意思是被电. Okay, if I put my finger in the electric socket, I would get shocked and I would die. So shocked is not good. Shocked is bad. Shocked is not happy and excited. Shocked is surprised and upset. 惊讶了，而且有点不开心的。I was shocked when I saw the two cars crash. I researched the topic on the camera on the internet. Okay? I researched the topic 在哪里？我研究了这个话题 on what? On the camera or on the internet? Internet 是网络。Whenever you don't know something, you always look on the internet. 你不知道一个东西，你第一要做的就是看 the internet, because you type it into the internet and you know the answer. Simple as that. What is a huge problem for Africa? Africa is 非洲. Huge means very, 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 very big. So what is Africa's big problem now? There is not enough clean water, or there is not enough space for people. 没有足够干净的水，没有足够空白的地方给人家. Africa is big, but Africa does not have clean water. Not enough clean water. 5. You can get trachoma from dirty water or bad food. What in the heck? Oh, we're just guessing now. Okay. You can get trachoma from dirty water or bad food. Well, trachoma is probably something bad, right? If you drink dirty water or eat bad food, you might get trachoma. I'm guessing trachoma is a disease. 是一个病毒，这是我猜的。So can you get it from dirty water or bad food? 其实 probably both. 两个都可以呢。我觉得很可能是两个。But I think the answer is dirty water. Do you know why? Because 他们刚才提到了 dirty water. The question number 4 was talking about there is not enough clean water. 没有足够干净的水. So you can probably get trachoma from dirty water. All right? 6. Getting an eye infection. Eye infection is when your eye gets red and hurts. Infection means there is germs, 细菌 in your eye. If you get an eye infection can make people deaf. That means they can't hear ever again. Or blind. That means they can't see ever again. If your eyes had germs in them and got really infected, do you think that would make you deaf or blind? I think blind. That sounds terrible. I do not want to be blind. Here's an interesting question, though. If you had to choose one, I know both are bad, but if you had to choose one, would you choose to be deaf or blind? Send it to the group. You buy gel in a plastic bottle or a paper bag. Gel is not liquid like water, but it is like sticky, thick liquid. Gel is something that you squeeze out of a bottle onto your hand, and then you put it on your hair, or you put it on your face. It's like lotion. It's like shampoo. Shampoo. 洗头发的那个东西 is gel. 这样的不是水，也不是水，就是 gel 吧。Would you buy that in a plastic bottle or a paper bag? You would for sure buy that in a plastic bottle. If you bought gel in a paper bag, the paper bag would get all wet and nasty. All right. Let us work in pairs. Well, we're not going to work in pairs. I'm a pair with you. A pair means two people. Look at the title of the article and the photos on the next page. What do you think the article is about? Compare your ideas with other students. So, first look at the title of the article and look at the photos. What do you think it's going to be about? The title is here. It's Just Because I Didn't Want to Take a Bath. Bath, it looks like Africa, water. What do you think it's going to be about? Tell me in the group. Now we are going to read and listen to the article about a young inventor. 一个年轻的发明者. Are these sentences true or false? What I want you to do now is first read these sentences so you know what you're looking for. Then read the article. Then answer these questions. Then come back. I'll let you listen to the article and I'll go through the answers with you. Okay, here comes the article. Switch myself. Article time. 2:05. Hold on one second.
Unit 7, page 66. Reading. Exercise 6.
Just because I didn't want to take a bath. Ludwig Marischane, a 17-year-old South African, was with his friends in Limpopo when they started talking about inventing something to put on your skin so you don't have to take a bath. Ludwig thought that this was a great idea. He used his mobile to do some research on the internet, and he found some shocking facts. 2.5 billion people around the world haven't got clean water. This is a huge problem because dirty water can create terrible illnesses. One of them is trachoma. 8 million people all over the world get trachoma every year. They wash their faces with dirty water, get an infection, and become blind. To stop trachoma, people don't have to take expensive medication. They don't have to take pills. They don't have to have injections. They have to wash their faces with clean water. That's it. Ludwig started thinking. He wanted to make something to help people in parts of the world where it's difficult to find clean water. He did more research on his mobile, and he did more thinking. Ludwig had a plan. He wanted to make a gel for people to put on their skin so they don't have to take a bath. He wrote the formula for the gel on his mobile phone. When he was at university, he never stopped thinking about his invention. He started to talk to other people about it, and 3 years later, the dream came true. He made the gel and called it dry bath. Ludwig Marischane is the winner of lots of prizes. People call him one of the brightest young men in the world. He is very happy about his success. Dry bath is helping people to be healthy, and dry bath also helps to save water. That's important in many parts of the world where it's difficult to find clean water. Now he wants to invent other things, and he wants to help other young people to become inventors too.
Coolio. All right, I'm going to help you understand some things that I think you might not have understood. Just because I didn't want to take a bath, 简直因为我不想要洗澡. This boy's name is Ludwig, and he was with his friends. They were talking about inventing something so that you didn't have to take a bath. Kids don't like to take baths. So he was actually really smart. He came up with an invention. He thought that it might be a good idea to invent a gel that you can wash your skin with. Do you think that's a good idea? I think it's a great idea for people in Africa who don't have water. For me, I feel like I probably wouldn't use it because I'm imagining the gel would feel like a little bit sticky on my skin after I used it. But hey, I have never used it. Let's keep going. 2.5 billion people around the world have not got clean water. Whoa. 2.5 billion. That's this many people have not got clean water. Whoa. That sucks. That's scary. That's sad. If you have clean water, you should be happy. I know I am. I'm lucky. We're lucky. What's the problem then? The problem is that dirty water can create terrible illnesses. Bingdu. One of them is trachoma. Yes, we were right before. Trachoma is an illness. It's a disease. 8 million people. That's this many. 8 million people get trachoma every year. They wash their faces with dirty water and they get an infection and become blind? 8 million people become blind every year? That's sad. Holy moly. This is a big problem. We need to fix it. Thank you, I forgot your name, boy, for fixing this problem. Okay. So what do they have to do to not get trachoma? Do they have to take expensive medication? 很贵的药吗? No. They don't have to take pills, 药片. They don't have to have injections, 打针. All they have to do is wash their face with clean water. Ludwig wanted to make something to help, and so what did he use to do some research? 他用了什么来研究呢? His mobile. Mobile means mobile phone. Mobile 的意思是移动。移动手机是 mobile phone. Mobile phone is what a lot of people call a 手机。He wrote the formula for the gel. A formula is like a recipe. Like, in the gel, we need water, soap, chocolate. I don't know what's in a gel, but the formula for the gel is what's in it. It took him 3 years. 3 years later, he made the gel, and he named it Dry Bath. Dry is 干的, bath is 洗澡. 干洗澡就是 dry bath. He won lots of prizes. 他得了很多奖杯. People call him one of the brightest, 最亮光的 young men. Bright means really bright, like a light. Not bright, bright, not bright. Here we go. Not bright, 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 not bright, bright. Anyways, bright 的意思也是很聪明. So people call him the brightest man in the world. He's very happy about his success. Success 的意思是成功. Dry bath is helping people, and it's helping people to save water. In Africa, they don't have a lot of water, so they can't take baths every day. It's helping them save water. All they got to do is rub the gel right on them. He wants to help invent other things too, and he wants to help other people become inventors. I want to know, do you have an idea for an invention? Tell me it. I really want to know it. Okay, let's go back to the questions. I talked a lot just now, so I'm just going to quickly give you the answers. If you haven't done this yet, do it. Come back. Ludwig Marischan is from South Africa. True. So we write a T. Ludwig used his laptop to find out more about the world's water situation. False. Ludwig used his mobile or phone. 2. Millions of people get trachoma every year. Yes, true. How many millions? 8 million. Trachoma is an illness that makes people blind. True. Ludwig wanted to help people with trachoma. Yes. Ludwig's dream was to help people find clean water. Okay. Ludwig probably did want to help people find clean water, but his dream was to help people not get trachoma. So this one is false. This one is true, but also false. Dry bath is helping to save a lot of water all over the world. Yes. Dry bath is a success. Yes, true. How do we know dry bath is a success? Because it says Ludwig is very happy about his success. Here, he is very happy about his success. 而且上一个就是 his dream came true, 他的梦想实现了. He made the gel. So his dream was to make a gel, not to save water. Ludwig wants to invent more things. Yes, it said that he did. Cool. On to the next thing. Caring for people and the environment. Match the values in the list with the sentences in the speech bubbles. Write A through D in the boxes. What this means is, here are some values. 这些是价值观。而且这些是一些句子，哪一个价值观配对哪一个句子？ Which one matches with which? Caring about 的意思是关心。Caring about the environment 关心环境，关心你的环境。Caring about the quality of your work 关心你的工作的质量，质量 quality. Caring about your appearance 关心你的外相，你的外貌，你的外貌，你 what you look like. Do you look good? Do you look bad? Do you look clean? Do you look dirty? That's your appearance. 你的外貌. Caring about other people. 关心别人. All right, let's read this one. The water in a lot of rivers and lakes is not clean. So, if you care about the environment, do you care about this? Or if you care about these other things, do you care about this? This is about the environment, the water, the air, the plants, the soil. These things are about the environment. So I think this one's A. Stop it, do it, come back. I need to wash my hair. It's dirty. So what would you care about if you care about your hair? You would care about your appearance, how you look. Are you feeling cold? I can give you my jumper. Okay, what does this person care about? Well, one person cares about if they're cold or not, but the other person cares about this person. This person cares about other people. I can give you my coat or jacket or jumper because I care about you. I care about other people. Can you switch off the radio, please? I'm doing my homework. Switch off means 关掉. A switch 是那种可以开可以关的一个东西. A light switch can turn off the light, turn on the light. So switch 就是这个东西. Can you switch off the radio, please? Radio is a 收音机. Because I'm doing my homework. 太吵了, it's too noisy. He cares about the quality of his work. 他在乎他的工作的质量，所以他想要this person switch off the radio. I want you to ask me some questions about Ludwig Marechal on the in the group. And also, I want you to come up with some answers to your own questions. Actually, no, don't do that. Ask me questions about the boy in our group. And then I will answer your questions, and I will ask you some questions as well. So this is a little homework. Send this to our group, and we'll have fun talking together. For now, I want to watch a quick video. Dry bath.
Now, using dry bath in just 5 minutes, a person can clean their skin and remove full body odor anytime.
So this is dry bath.
We've created
What does
an
it
internal
say?
product
It
with full body odor.
says, get clean, even when you have no time, no privacy, 没有时间感, and no water. So if you have no privacy, like if there's tons of people watching you, you can't just take off your clothes and take a shower, right? So if you have no privacy, you would want to use dry bath. What's it good for? It's good for early morning lateness. If you're late, you need a quick way to take a bath. Camping, 露营, traveling, hospital, or if you're injured. Music festival, injured 的意思是受伤. Music festivals, bathing kids. Bathing 的意思是洗澡, gay kids 洗澡. All right.
Odor anytime.
Here it is.
We've created an internal product.
They've got
that shows
mud.
how dry bath
Excuse me,
gel
3
cleans
minutes.
4 different
Mud.
types of dirt stains on the skin.
Mud, sand, dust, permanent marker. Permanent means 永久. That means like marker that you can't wash off. Pen. Let's see
4
what happens.
different types of dirt stains on the skin. The stains are
So
pen,
it comes in
indelible
a
ink or permanent marker,
like a plastic bag.
sand dust. First, apply
And
the
then
gel
all you
to
got to
the
do
skin.
is rub it on.
Both the gel and
This
the
one comes in a
sachets and the
bottle.
bottles are
All you got to do is
identical
rub it on the
and
dirt.
treated the same way. If you have visible dirt on your skin, then
What is this
provide
thing?
a wipe to help you remove it.
Oops, what is that
Soaking
thing?
the wipe tablet in just 4 spoonfuls
He's
of
putting a
water
little bit of
will
water
give
on
you
it.
a 100% cotton.
Ooh, it's getting bigger.
non-washable
That's
wipe. After
satisfying.
using the wipe, you can throw it in the bin or bury
It
in
becomes
the ground.
a...
This is because the wipe biodegrades within 30 days. Dry bath has no
Oh.
alcohol, but it can
It's
remove
a
indelible ink or
cloth
permanent
or a
marker
rag.
within 5 minutes. Even soap and water
Now he's
cannot
cleaning his
match
arm.
that speed of cleaning power. So next time you find yourself with no time,
The
privacy, or
pen
water,
washed off.
then make sure you
What?
put
The
some
permanent
dry
marker
You'll be
washed
able to
off?
remove full body odor
Even
anytime
soap can't
with just
wash
one
off
little
permanent
sachet,
marker and pen.
regardless of
That's
whether you're
literally
rich
epic.
or poor.
All right. I think that's so cool. For now, let's call it a day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.